opening contest for NWA Total Non-Stop Action is scheduled for one fall. About to make his way to the ring, being led by Alexis Lurie and Julio De Niro. This is the #1 contender for the NWA Heavyweight Championship of the World. This is Raven! And we are just 2 weeks away from his highly anticipated shot at the NWA title in Jeff Jarrett. Tonight, Raven's set to meet the man who was Jarrett's most recent challenger in D'Lo Brown. You just heard Raven claim that winning the NWA title, the World's Championship, is his destiny. We'll find out on April the 30th. And his opponent from Miami, Florida, he weighs in at 255 pounds, D'Lo Brown. Coming off a very impressive win 1 week ago over Sex's Mike Sanders, that despite interference from Sonny Siaki and Desire, nonetheless D'Lo prevailed.
Coming into the ring, Mike, wearing a shirt, if you get a chance, it says, you're looking at the real deal, D'Lo Brown. And I'm going to tell you something, this isn't a championship match, Mike, but it could very well possibly be one in the future when you look at these two guys in the ring.
And of course, Raven has his own group, his minions, his apostles as he calls them, Alexis and Julio, with him at ringside, almost as if he has his own family that he's assembled within the ranks of Sports Entertainment Extreme.
The crowd very much behind D'Lo. They are down with the Brown here, Mike. And I'll tell you what, this is going to be something to see because Raven needs to get it as technically sharp as he can before his title match in 2 weeks with Jeff Jarrett.
And obviously needs to have momentum.
That's
going
right.
Into that World's title matchup 2 weeks from tonight against Jeff Jarrett. You know, we see D'Lo at one point, he was the object of a recruiting pitch from Sports Entertainment Extreme, but he's blamed Sex for costing him the World's title match against Jeff Jarrett, and ever since that point in time, he has been very anti-Sports Entertainment Extreme.
I'll tell you something, when Raven gets this shot here in 2 weeks, he better make the best of it. Because think of all the people that are in line for a title shot. D'Lo, another one, who wants a rematch. AJ Styles, down, has been claiming for a rematch, and Raven, kept him from it. I'll tell you something, can't hardly wait, but Mike, he's got to get through this one here tonight, though.
Nice high hip toss takeover. D'Lo charges at Raven and connects with a clothesline that sends Raven up and over the top rope, crashing down to the floor. Julio and Alexis able to get him up momentarily, and D'Lo connects with a drop kick.
Think about it, Mike. D'Lo's got nothing to lose here. Nothing to lose.
And he's going to turn it
here we go. He took out Julio and Raven.
Suicide dive by D'Lo Brown, culminating with a double clothesline. Raven down, Julio down. We got to take another look at this.
Look at this.
There you see the dive. There you see the dual clotheslines, and D'Lo back to the offensive. Big right hand to the head of Raven, drives him back into the ring.
I'll tell you what, D'Lo Brown has come out and taken total control of this match. That's what happens, Mike, when your mind is focused on something else as Ravens is right now. All he can think about is Jarrett. Jarrett. And D'Lo Brown is taking advantage of that very thing. Oh, great move by Raven.
Desperation drop toe hold. Very effective, however. D'Lo right between the ropes, and he crashes down to the floor. Keep your eye on Julio and Alexis.
Raven pulling D'Lo back into the ring. One had his heavyweight shot chance, one getting it.
From the middle rope, the knee to the back of the head, drives him down, goes for the pin, and gets a 2 count on D'Lo Brown. I think you make a great point. Raven needs to watch out, or he could fall victim to that look-ahead factor. April 30, Raven and Jeff Jarrett for the World's title. But he's got to stay totally focused here on the task at hand, which is D'Lo Brown. And he's a clothesline, then a running knee lift.
I think the crowd got him a little disoriented at the beginning with the D'Lo chance. Now they seem to be just driving Raven on, Mike. He's now using him as a charge to get his motivation back, and he is taking it to D'Lo.
Clubbing blow to the back, boot to the midsection. Looked like he was setting him up for a DDT, but it was boom. And D'Lo Brown comes back and stuns him.
What a way to start off NWA TNA. Two of the greatest in the business going at it.
Both
with so much to prove to everyone here. Raven wanting to prove that he is worthy of that #1 contender slot and that upcoming title shot against Jeff Jarrett, and D'Lo wanting to prove that he belongs in that match. Mid-ring exchange, D'Lo getting the best of it.
Oh, beautiful.
Clothesline takes down Raven. Mid-ring scoop, mid-ring slam.
D'Lo has totally taken back control again. Oh, and there it is.
Leg drop with authority.
One,
Here's the
two.
pin. No.
Raven's Apostles look on there at ringside.
Another chance here for D'Lo Brown. Can he seize the moment? Can he take advantage of this opening, of this opportunity?
Mike, is he
Motion to the
going
crowd.
for
I
it?
think he's going to go frog splash style here.
And you know what I like is he whipped to the other side so as to not be bothered by either Alexis or Julio. Here it is. He got it.
Alexis distracting the referee. Julio caught him with a super kick. Raven has him rolled up.
Oh, Julio wisely pulls Alexis. Oh,
No.
Man, if Julio could have got to Alexis quicker, he would have got that pin.
Despite the distractions of Alexis, despite the super kick from Julio, D'Lo Brown able to kick out at 2. Whoa, what was that in the hands of Julio?
I don't know.
Our camera caught a close-up of that at ringside. Springing off the rope, both the referee and D'Lo ducked the clothesline, but the referee couldn't duck the kick. Raven's gonna motion him back out. Sends him off into the ropes. Nice go behind by D'Lo.
Oh, wait a minute. He set him off, and Julio.
Powder! He blinded D'Lo Brown with powder to the eyes.
And here comes Alexis. Wait a minute.
I had no idea. He didn't know who he was powerbombing. Sky-high powerbomb on Alexis. Julio in the ring, a blinded D'Lo Brown.
Watch this. Raven just sits there and watches Mike.
The mind control that he had, he's just letting them do the dirty work. There's no referee to count the pin.
This D'Lo's got Julio pinned, but I don't even know if he knows it's Julio, Mike. He's just power slammed Alexis.
Raven measure him.
There's Raven
Doubled
back.
him over.
Oh.
There it is, the Raven effect. Caught him with spiking with the DDT.
You got it.
The winner of the match, Raven.
D'Lo Brown just could not overcome the odds. 3-on-1 disadvantage proves the difference, and Raven gets the win. That's exactly what Jeff Jarrett's going to have to face April the 30th when he defends the NWA World's title against this man, Raven.